Hey, well, tonight we're angry about the Hunter Biden laptop, and it's not really the laptop that we're angry about, it's the reactions that the laptop has engendered from the usual suspects. So let's briefly sum up the situation. A laptop ostensibly belonging to Hunter Biden was left at a computer repair store and subsequently made its way into the hands of Rudy Giuliani and the FBI. It doesn't seem to be disputed that the FBI got this laptop about a year ago and that Giuliani has had it for an indeterminate period of time, and then Giuliani caused the contents of this laptop to be published in the New York Post. Many other newspapers, some of which have already endorsed Joe Biden for president, have refused to publish this information, and I'm sure you're well aware of the fact that the social media networks have stopped anybody from sharing the story because they claim it's either hacking or disinformation. As a matter of fact, Adam Schiff out of California, the one-trick pony who has been crying about Russian disinformation for many, many years now, even though under oath he has admitted that there was never any evidence of Russian collusion in the 2016 election, is now on record claiming that the intelligence community believes that the Hunter Biden laptop information is Russian disinformation. And he claims that he heard this from the intelligence community. Well, the intelligence community disputed that in the form of John Radcliffe, who showed up to tell Maria Bartiromo that there's no evidence that Russia had anything to do with the laptop or the information on it. And this is the Director of National Intelligence, John Radcliffe, who should know what the intelligence community is thinking. And he actually took Adam Schiff to task because Adam Schiff had declared that the intelligence community had determined that the contents of the laptop were Russian disinformation. And John Radcliffe pointed out that indeed this was not so. And here is the quote. It's funny that some of the people who complain the most about intelligence being politicized are the ones politicizing the intelligence, Radcliffe said. Unfortunately, it is Adam Schiff who said the intelligence community believes the Hunter Biden laptop and emails on it are part of a Russian disinformation campaign. Let me be clear, the intelligence community doesn't believe that because there is no intelligence that supports that, and we have shared no intelligence with Adam Schiff or any member of Congress. Now, for those of you who believe Adam Schiff, for those of you who think that the story has no legs, why do you still believe Adam Schiff? Adam Schiff has been caught lying to us all. Adam Schiff claimed that he had seen evidence of Russian interference in Trump's campaign, claimed that he had seen evidence with his own eyes. Under oath, he admitted that he hadn't seen any evidence, and indeed to this day there has never been any evidence put forth. There may have been some evidence that tens of thousands, maybe $100,000 in Facebook advertising was purchased by the Russians. This is insignificant compared to the tens of millions of dollars that are spent on every political campaign. Indeed, the presidential campaigns usually have a much higher budget than that. But coming back to the Hunter Biden story, we have, it seems, clear-cut, concrete evidence that Hunter Biden and Joe Biden are corrupt. That not only is the corruption deep into the entrails of Ukraine, but it extends to China and innumerable other places, indeed even Serbia back in the day. So why are the people who are disputing this Hunter Biden story, why are they still hanging their coats on Adam Schiff's credibility? The guy has proven himself to be untrustworthy. How many lies does someone have to tell you before you start doubting what he has to say? He claimed that the intelligence community thought that this was Russian disinformation. Indeed, the intelligence community, at least retired members who were part of the Obama crew and years past, people like Clapper, Brennan, Hayden, they did come out with a very carefully phrased letter where they didn't actually make any accusations. They just said it seemed to fit the pattern. It made them suspicious. It made them think that. Nothing concrete, nothing absolute, compared to the absolute concrete information that are the releases from this laptop. It seems that Hunter and Joe are corrupt, and half the country doesn't want to hear about it. It is 2 weeks to the election. I'm sure this information is not information that anybody on the Democratic side wants out there, but it is out there. Their response is to claim that it's either a lie or a Russian hack. It doesn't seem to be a lie. Everything in it seems to check out. The dates seem to check out. Biden seems to have been in locations that Hunter Biden's laptop texts seem to indicate that he would be at. There doesn't seem to be any evidence that this is a fraud. And we have Ratcliffe himself, the director of national intelligence, the head intelligence guy in the country, telling us that there is no evidence that it is anything to do with Russia. Yet half the country believes that it is to do with Russia, that it is Russian disinformation. They have believed the same thing for the last 4 years. This is like the Salem witch trials, where people believe things with not a shred of evidence. It's like a collective hallucination. People go crazy. I don't have anything against Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, or any of the rest of them, except for the fact that they're politicians. However, when there is evidence of corruption, when there is evidence of graft, when the evidence comes out in black and white, I would expect all of us to look up and take notice and not say, oh no, he's my favorite. I dispute that. I'm not accepting that these are facts. This is Russian disinformation. It's not Russian disinformation. It's not misinformation. It is information, and it seems to be accurate, and it seems to indicate that Joe Biden is crooked as hell. Come on, the rest of you. If he is crooked, why are you still supporting him? If he isn't crooked, why is there so much evidence that he is? Please, all of us, especially you Democrats, wake up.